Good afternoon, friends. It is Monday, July 27th. Happy birthday to my friend Greg. He is in California. But I've got a special treat for you. Another friend of mine from YouTube is here with me. He just popped in for a visit, just for a couple hours, because he's a man about town. And no, he's got other things he's got to get done today. But I want you to welcome my friend, Josh Odom.
Hello,
Josh, tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from Panama City, Florida.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a history teacher in Alabama.
Okay.
It's just an hour away from my house. It's not a big a deal for commute, if I commuted.
Excellent, excellent. Josh just stopped by to visit. I never met him in person, but the joy of YouTube is we get to meet each other on here. So thank you for being with me. I'm glad my friend is here. He has a famous cow named Fernando. Now, I don't know if Fernando's ever going to get his own channel or not, but God knows he could, because everybody knows Fernando. But we've seen lots of video and pictures of that sweet cow, Fernando. We love Fernando. It is low tide, it looks like right now. We're at 1:30. You said it was 1:30, Josh?
1.4.
124. And the tide is definitely down, but it'll come back up. That is the way our lives are. We have down moments, but they pass. And we have up moments. But the problem that most people have, they don't realize that eventually the tide is going to go back out, and we will have down moments. Good times don't last forever. Sometimes good times give way to bad times. But the joy of that is the bad times also give way to good times. I'm going to turn the camera around, and I want you to see. Well, maybe I'm not going to turn the camera around. I wanted you to see the sky. Well, I'll turn around this way. Look at the sky. There was a lady at the beach yesterday that said we were going to get rain today. And she was right. We did get rain. Quite a bit of rain. Very heavy storms, and there's more on the way. And she said, I hate it when the sun isn't shining. And I told her, I said, well, the sun is shining. You just can't see it. And it was sunny yesterday for the most part. Then there were some storms come in last evening. But guess what? The sun was still shining. Even at midnight, the sun was still shining. Only it wasn't shining over Gulf Shores, Alabama. It was shining over Australia and over China and over the Philippines and even into India and Nepal and those countries. But guess what? The night gave way to daytime, and now it's light here. Life is all about seasons. Some things we bring about ourselves. Other things may not be your fault. They just might be your problem. And there's a big difference between something being your fault and something being your problem. I have problems that come my way that I did nothing to cause, and you do too. But I have good news for you. The sun's still shining. Even if you can't see it in your life that day, it's still shining. And I'm going to speak figuratively now. Anytime the sun goes dim and you can't see it anymore, just remember it's still there. It's still shining as brightly as it ever did. There just may be dark clouds in your life. Maybe it's just a season. Give it a chance, because that season will pass. And when it does, when the clouds move out and there's blue skies again, you can see the sun. It's a joyful feeling. If you're at the beach, you don't have to worry about lightning. You don't have to worry about thunder. All those things are getting poured on with the rain. Once that sun starts to shine again, it's back to the sand, back to the surf. And your life is that way. The good times, they'll give way to bad times. But don't fear and don't fret. The bad times will pass, and good times will come back. Life is all about seasons. And I'll tell you another, I wouldn't say it's a secret, but I want to remind you that even though life is about seasons, life is also about reasons. I say everything happens in a season and everything happens for a reason. Don't be too down when bad times come your way. There might be some good that you're doing. If not for yourself, maybe you're doing something good for other people and you don't even realize it. So keep your attitude positive. And don't forget, tell someone that you love them today. I love you, and don't you ever forget it. You're never alone. I love you. God loves you. Bye-bye for now.